It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. So yes, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I hope everybody is ready for the season. Obviously I am. Just got home from work and I decided to film today. So today we will be talking about the top 5 most complimented designer fragrances for 2023. Of course, in my collection. So if you're interested, please keep watching. Before we get started with the video, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Roxanne and this is Roxanne's Retreat. If this is your first time joining me, thank you and welcome. And if you've been here before and you decided to come back, big up your whole self. Big it all the way up. Truly appreciate your continued support. So as always, before we get into the fragrances let's talk about my scent of the day. So today I went to work with this combo. I went in with Cacao Libertine from Maison Tahiti, and this is basically what it sounds like. It smells like a nice kind of dusty cacao. Like it's powdery. It's not like a creamy chocolate. It's like a powdery. The texture is actually powdery. Then I topped this off with Cherry Ambition. And as you guys know, this is cherry, this is saffron, there's marshmallow. It's a very gorgeous fragrance. So I was smelling today like a chocolate covered cherries. Compliments galore. So if you have these two fragrances, try them together and see what I want. I'm telling you, I had a very successful wear. This is not the first time I wore this combo, but yeah, this definitely was a hit with the staff and the residents of the facility I went to today. So yep, that's my scent of the day, Cherry Ambition and Cacao Libertine. Okay, so like I said in the intro, we're gonna be talking about my top 5 most complimented fragrances, designer fragrances in 2023. I was actually keeping score. Every time I wore these fragrances, and some I obviously wore more than others, but I was counting my compliments, okay? So I actually ranked these. So we are going to start with number 5. So number 5 is this one here, MUSC Noir Rose from Narciso Rodriguez. Y'all know this broke the internet. The TikTok girlies were like killing this. This thing was sold out. Everybody wanted to get their hands on it. Well, I got my hands on it pretty early, actually, before the whole craze, and I absolutely love it. So this is plum. Of course, there's rose in here. There's pink pepper. Just a gorgeous fragrance. It's different to me than all the other Narciso Rodriguez fragrances that I have in my collection. The musk is a little different. It's not as powdery as the other ones in my collection. So yeah, there's also bergamot in here. So it's like a really clean smelling, very feminine rose. To me, it's more rose dominant than anything fragrance. It gives me about 6 hours on the skin. Projection and sillage, I would say it's moderate to, kind of loud, because I got so many compliments this year wearing this fragrance. And, my dent is pretty serious, So yeah, this is my number 5 fragrance in terms of compliments, designer fragrance for the year 2023. So this is Narciso Rodriguez MUSC Noir Rose. Absolutely delightful. Okay, so in the number 4 spot, we have this girl right here. This is Burberry Her, the ELIXIR. When I tell you I got compliments every single time I pulled for this fragrance. And not one compliment, multiple compliments. So this one, if you haven't already smelled it, this is strawberry, there's blackberry, there's jasmine, there's vanilla. So it's like a really nice kind of creamy fragrance. You know, not really sure where the creaminess is coming from based on the notes, but I take that back. I know where it's coming from. It's from the sandalwood in the base. That sandalwood is giving it that creamy nuance. And even if I don't layer this with anything creamy, like if I want to smell like a strawberry milkshake, I would layer it with Commodities milk. But even when I wear this alone, it smells creamy on me. Just a very pretty, again, a very feminine, to me, a very easy reach. Yeah, the strawberry in the opening, very beautiful. And it lasts throughout the fragrance for me. And then in the dry down with that vanilla, very, very, very gorgeous fragrance. So, yep, in the number 4 spot is this girl right here, a Burberry Her, the ELIXIR. She got enough compliments this year. Okay, so in the number 3 spot, we have this one here from YSL, and this is YSL Libre Le Parfum. This one broke the internet also. This fragrance right here, so captivating. It is so seductive, so warm, so pretty. There's notes of ginger, saffron in the opening. In the middle, there's some orange blossom, lavender, which I don't really smell the lavender on my skin. It doesn't really pull out on my skin with this Libre. And in the base, there's bourbon vanilla, there's honey. This is sweet. You know, you would think that you shouldn't wear this in the heat of Florida, but y'all, I wore it. I wore it sometimes. I just try not to overspray, but it really performs, really performed on my skin. And of course, the longevity gives me about 7 hours on the skin with moderate sillage, moderate projection, and it is definitely a compliment god. Definitely one of the ones that I would pull for if I'm fishing for compliments. Because I knew that it was going to come. It was going to come regardless. And the compliments I got with this fragrance were always like, you just smell so inviting. You smell so sweet and pretty and feminine. Those were the reactions this garnered. So yep, YSL Libre Le Parfum in the number 3 spot of most complimented for the year 2023 designer edition. Okay, in the number 2 spot, let's talk. What's number 2? Is this one right here. This is PRADA Paradoxe. This fragrance did not disappoint in the year 2023. It didn't disappoint. I wasn't expecting it to disappoint, but it didn't. Anyways, so it opens with pear and tangerine. In the middle, there's orange blossom, a bunch of neroli, there's jasmine, and in the base, there's vanilla, white musk. Gorgeous fragrance. To me, whenever I talk about this fragrance, I talk about that it reminds me of the girl next door. It's like a really easy reach. Great for me, great for the office. Projection, sillage, it's more than moderate because I've had nurses, like I would go into a facility and I'll be on the other unit, on the other side of the building, and a nurse walks down to me and she's like, you're like, you know, follow the yellow brick road. I could follow your scent trail. So yeah, I know the sillage is monstrous on this one. PRADA Paradoxe. When I tell you this makes me feel feminine, makes me feel very pretty, just, you know, it's very alluring. It's sexy, but not a very overt sexy. It's that girl next door kind of sexy. So yep, this one never disappointed when it came to compliments. So this is in the number 2 spot for the most complimented designer fragrance for 2023. Okay, so who's number 1? You know, think about the first 4 that I spoke about. Think about the one that's, you know, notorious, especially in my collection, the one that's missing. It is none other than our girl, everybody's it girl, well, most people's it girl, Valentino Donna, born in Roma. When I tell you this was my most complimented designer fragrance, I tell no lie. And y'all know, y'all gotta believe it, because you know what this smells like. You know that this is very crowd pleasing. This will fill up a room, and it's just pretty. So this one opens with blackcurrant, pink pepper. In the middle there's jasmine and jasmine and jasmine. A bunch of jasmine in the middle. And in the base, it is that bourbon vanilla, which I think my most enjoyable part of this fragrance is the base. The bourbon vanilla and that gaiac wood. The gaiac wood giving it like this slight smoky vibe. I love it. I know a lot of people don't like this. People think it's basic. But like I say all the time, call me basic, because I love me some Valentino Donna Born in Roma. I have flanker after flanker, but nobody could take the top spot. The original Valentino Donna Born in Roma is a compliment god. And you guys, y'all know I'm not lying. Y'all know this is the truth, because I speak of this fragrance all the time. I enjoy wearing it. It lasts and lasts on the skin. This gives me 8+ hours with more than moderate projection, more than moderate sillage. It's beautiful. Crowd pleasing. Just a very lovely designer fragrance. So yes, Valentino Donna Born in Roma takes the #1 spot for my most complimented designer fragrance of 2023. Okay, y'all, so that brings us to the end of the video. Please tell me in the comments. Let's talk about your most complimented designer fragrances for the year 2023. I'm nosy. I want to know. Also, if you have not already subscribed, this is the time. This is the time to subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure your notification bell is turned on so you will know every single time I upload a video. And like I always say, we can be anything in this world we want to be with hard work, dedication, perseverance. But in the meantime, as we get there, and even if we're already there, like we say in the Caribbean, smell like a good people. Smell fabulous at all times. See y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.